Good morning, good evening, and or good afternoon, and welcome back to the channel. France, 1918. At the twilight hours of World War I, France was on top of their game, with a massive air force and the greatest tanks of their time. Now in 1936, France has fallen behind their rivals. With an incompetent army and political infighting, they are completely unprepared for what's to come. But today, that all changes as I try to lead France away from the brink of disaster. All right, boys, welcome to France. It's kind of a shit affair right now, currently, but you know what? We will manage, and we'll get through the other side, hopefully. Um, France does start off with actually a pretty decent sized army. It's just scattered all over God's green earth. If there is an easier way to track down all this crap, please someone tell me. I have had to do multiple test runs to make sure this all works, and having to go searching for all this crap is really annoying. Seriously, it's starting to annoy me. Can someone, please in the comments tell me how to do this better. Now, what is the state of France in 1936? Well, let's just start from the top. First, we have victors of the Great War, which you might think, oh, great. No, it decreases recruitable population, decreases war support, and basically makes it so getting any doctrines at this point is incredibly difficult. Next, disjointing government, minus stability, minus daily political power, and yeah, no, surrender limit. So if they hit France, we're fucked. Next we have the Maginot, which, okay, max planning, great. Planning speed, no bueno. Full employment, which again, decreases our recruitable population even more. Then we have political violence, which, this isn't an immediate issue, but as soon as we go to war, it will be. And then we have in inefficient economy. I almost said insufficient. Though it will be for what we have to do because we only have 8 mills. Italy starts with more, Germany starts with more, pretty sure even the UK starts with more than us when it comes to mills. Yeah, no, they have more. So, this is the greatest country, military in the world, according to historians at the time. Navy-wise, it's not terrible. We actually start off with cruiser submarine tech, which is very cool. Air Force-wise, it's not particularly great. If we look at the fighters, these are all pre-war. We don't actually have the even the first modern fighters researched. So that's going to be something quickly we need to get done. Tank-wise, we're actually pretty good. We have the latest tank, though competing with Germany with this lackluster production, we will not survive very long if we try to compete with the Germans in that. Alright, so you might be wondering, what is the plan going forward, since obviously our nation is kind of buns. So if we go into our focus tree here, this is actually a pretty decent focus tree when it comes to size. Everything's 70-day, which I kind of hate. But if we go here, political violence, there's two of them to get rid of that, which is ban communism and ban the leagues, but that's whatever. What we're looking for is we want to get anything that removes destroying government, which we can do that here with defense stratagems. And then if we go over here, we need to do army reform. Those are the two main things we need to do. Everything else can wait. So, what we're first going to do is we are going to rush down, revive the national bloc, and go down the historical focus. Well, the historical pathway. There are other ways you could do this, if like the monarchist past, which I've tried to do that. It's honestly really fun, just not for me. Anyway, we're going down the historical path, which basically means, good luck everybody else. That's Czechoslovakia and all the guys in the Balkans. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do to try to stack the deck in our favor is, as a democratic nation, there's something that happens basically whenever your neighbors are at war. And basically during the election that comes up, the populace demands rearmament. And how it works is you have to be bordering a nation at war. So for us, it is Somaliland in Horn of Africa, and then when the Spanish War kicks off, we will have a connection in Morocco. But the rest of this territory, we don't need. And you know what? It's taking up a lot of garrison. We have over 100k in garrison. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to occupied territories, and we're going to make the map look even more disgusting. And we're going to get rid of all of the territories we don't need. So that's basically going to be all of our African holdings, Madagascar, our islands, returning territory here. Only lands we're really going to keep is Vietnam due to its rubber and tungsten, and we will keep areas that we know where we will get cores on, that being Algeria, which also has a lot of steel. We'll get rid of Tunis because then it means we don't have to worry about a war with Italy and being invaded through Africa. Not to say we won't fight we'll fight the Italians in Africa. We just won't have. We'll fight them on our own terms. Now, with the map looking significantly more ugly, here is the situation. We have Vietnam over here, giving us all of their luscious supplies. We have over here, we have Tunis. Well, not the Tunis, French Somaliland, which will give us the border with Italy and Somaliland, so we'll hopefully get that rearmament. And then over here, we have Morocco and Algeria, because Algeria will get cores on and they have some nice resources, and Morocco for the border with Spain. So, and if we look over here, look at our garrison now. It's only 33K. So, significantly better, and as we're going to have population issues with the fact of all of our modifiers that decrease population that we can recruit, we need all the manpower we can get. Now, this is the event that happens. Election. Public demands rearmament. We get a free early mobilization. There's no issue, no reason to ever do this. Get free that, and it helps with making civilians or just anything in general, because otherwise we're going to be stuck on civilian economy forever, and that sucks royally. Now, with our country a little bit more settled, we can go over and bother other people. Spain is currently on fire, and I need all the army all of the army experience I can get, so I am desperately going to improve relations, so they will accept my attaché and give me some of that luscious army experience as I watch them slowly die, because, I'm not helping you. I'm sorry. Actually not. Now, with strength in the government going on, we are currently on a 1-year timer that we have to wait until we can get rid of disjointed government, which, yay! That is one thing that is solved. Don't worry, don't get too happy. There's still plenty of things we have to fix. We have a absolutely crap economy, which that's going to be the next thing we go for. And then we're going to go all the way over to begin rearmament. But first, we have to go down, get economic solution, and then promote in, in entrepreneurship. There we go. I passed English. Alright, so we are finally done fixing our economy for the most part. Hip hip hooray. Now, since strengthening government, we're still waiting on that to do defensive stratagems. We can go down and finally pick the path of how we're going to fix the army. There's aggressive focuses, which if you were going for early wars, this is probably what you'd go down. And then there's defensive focuses, which this is mostly based off of artillery and stuff like that. We're going to be going down the methodical battle plan. So, begin rearmament actually gives us a lot of mills, which is nice. But so we're going down here. This also gives us a lot of forts on the fronts with Belgium to extend the Maginot Line, which is the smart thing to do, and forts on the French border with Italy, which is also nice. We're still going to build more. If we go into here, I'm not going to do it right now because I still have a bit more time, but roughly you want to place a supply hub around here in Savoy, and then probably another one just for safety here in Nord-Pas-de-Classe. Yeah, I took French, but I'm not going to try to pronounce that. The French people get angry at me. When it comes to, we're starting to produce a Air Force. If we go to our templates, basic close air support, it's your basic bunch of casts, bombs, nice. When it comes to our fighters, France actually starts off with cannons, so I'm doing the dual cannons and light machine guns. Is this optimal because it is more expensive? I don't know. I like it because big guns go burr, okay? Let me be. This is why I like the A-10 Warhawk, because... Alright, with our government now fixed, I was going to say I think we got rid of disjoint government. Yes, we did. We can now go down and start finally getting done with our military. So I have been building some forts in the background. If we go over here to our little page here. We have been building some forts. Um, just because I wanted to add to what I got already. When it comes to our military plan, let me just start working on that. If we start look at our military plan as to what we're going to be doing, we're not going to be pushing in most areas. Right now, oh, yeah, that also, destroying government gets rid of political violence, which is nice. We're not going to be pushing for a while. We're mostly going to be holding and protecting our own territory. The only places we will be pushing is probably, um, at least early on, will be the, Italian island of is it Sardinia? No, it's not Sardinia. Well, anyway, this Italian island, Sicily, maybe. That'll probably be later. And their holdings in Libya. The rest part, we hold and just take the damage. So, for what our divisions are looking like, they're mainly just for holding. These are, what is it, 20 width? Why are they good? I don't know. I've just been told to use them. This is just, apparent. Okay, I don't know the specifics. I usually just use a 9 block, but I have heard these are good, so we're going with 20 widths. Support companies, we have artillery and engineers. We will be adding anti-air once we have enough of that in stock. If we look at our production, we do have a lot of airplanes coming out of the production line. Again, it's mostly just guns. Air Force wise, not doing too great. We do have a while until we really have to worry that much on the war with Germany, so we still have prep time. But make sure always that you're producing something in the background. Like I have forts and more mills coming up, because while we will not be doing it in the beginning, we will eventually be going down medium tanks. So having a good mills pumping out is nice. Also, Spain is an absolute mess, and it looks like the Republic might actually. Well, actually, they just got encircled there. Um, I'd, I think they might win. I don't know. The Carlists never really had a chance. Props for them for even showing up at this point. Now, with military reforms done, we have gotten rid of victors of the Great War.
But wait, there's more.
There's always more to fix in France, sadly. If we go over to here, the Bumvalent, basically this just fixes our issues with manpower. So this will give us the cores on Algeria. This will get us some expanded citizenship, and there you go. Remove full employment. So that's what we're doing next. Update on Germany. They're eating Czechoslovakia, and we have left them to die. Nothing personal, mate. It had to happen. Alright, so Germany has gone in on France because they refused the ultimatum. We are not in the war. Why is that? Because we're not actually an allies yet. We will be joining shortly, because you have to do the focus go with Britain. Yeah, no. So we'll be joining ever so shortly. Spain is still melting down. I don't think there will ever be a winner here. I'm kind of praying for the Carlists to pull something out, because I think it would be cool to have a monarchist Spain. I don't think it will happen, but it would be really cool if it did. Please, I know you can do it, guys. Those 3 divisions, kill them. Actually, what type of divisions y'all using? Oh no, these guys aren't winning worth shit. Yeah, they got crap. Okay, never mind. They're fucked. Alright, France and Britain announce alliance. Britain accepts our request, and now we can join the war. It's not going to be really any rush into Germany. We're going to sit here and wait for them to come to us. Oh, well, I guess we will push there. If Italy ever gets called in, but... no! My boy, my baby boy, no! The Carlists, they're gone. No, I would like to say I was hopeful, but I'm not surprised by this, but I wished I had a dream. Alright, after waiting here a while, Germany's finally decided to throw themselves at us. Belgium, I am sorry, I will not be coming to save you. Air-wise, I think we're doing alright. We have a crap ton of, anti-air, so they're getting blown out of the water, they're, bombers. We do have these guys working in the background, because yes, I do read comments, and I did see someone basically screaming at me to train my Air Force, which yes, I am doing that. Do not worry. I will not be, I will not suck as much as I did last time. Though we are producing also nicely, we are researching the new airframes. So we'll have even better Air Force than them. I should probably stop training the Navy because I'm draining all of my oil. Because, 3 days, dear God. There we go. Now we have oil. Alright, so after a few minutes of panicking and nearly getting reinforced out of my own territory, I've managed to stabilize the north. We are fighting the Italians in the south, but again, that won't be a major issue until later on, where Germany decides, you know what, let's go through the mountains, because that's a great idea. And we are starting to push down south into the Italian islands. Um, for a lot of the game, I'm going to just be staring at this border, waiting for shit to calm down. It will eventually, after German AI is done having a tit fit. But for a lot of it, I'm just going to be staring at this. And if you're using this as a guide, for one, there are better people for that. But thank you for coming to come watch. I appreciate it. And two, just stare at the Belgian border, and you'll be fine. The Maginot, they won't attack. Italy will be good for a while, and if you're pushing in here, give this occasional glance and do this at 3 speed. Air Force wise, we are kicking some serious ass. Um, 64 to 148, 146. We are doing some decent ground support, though oil is remaining a constant issue. They are blowing up all of my shit, including a lot of my force, which is problematic. But, oh, crap, I didn't put any in repairs, that's probably why. We are soon going to be producing the new airframes as soon as that comes out, so hopefully that will give us the edge in the air war. But now that we have air superiority and we are getting just absolutely bombing them, they're not getting through this anytime soon. But, so I'm just going to stare at this. Alright, I just want to say this because, this did not happen in any test runs I had. I've been sitting on this tile, literally, I had to shove half an army's worth of divisions just to stop these rat fucking bastards from pushing. I have full air superiority. And fucking we bombing the hell out of them. I actually took some planes off. I was like, we blew them out of the water. And I was just like, there's no point to have them up. Fucking, how many people have they burned in? Fucking 200,000. Actually, yeah, 200,000 people they have thrown at my lines. Specifically at this fucking spot. I haven't been able to repair shit. It's been on fire since they got here. Hell, I had to pull people off the Maginot. They're still showing up slowly. But, like, it's only now just gotten to be a green bevel. What the fuck? Also, in the background, this was kind of like the oh shit, I started designing these. They're not ready yet, and this is going to be the final template, but I am starting to make some tank divisions. This is not all going to be what they end up looking like. It's still, I kind of was just like, oh shit, I need something to throw in the gap. Though if we look at their template, I'm happy with it. It's only a basic tank division tank template. So we got our medium howitzer, we have a heavy machine gun, radio, we have wet ammo storage for that reliability, and extra ammo for some defense and breakthrough. Over here we have welded armor, which, more torsion bar because I need all the reliability for this thing, and some more speed. Honestly, for this I chose, what was it? Gasoline engine. Gives a bit more speed. While I could do this for more reliability, I don't need to. Because that's 70, and this and this. So I think it's a good tank. It seems like it to me. Other tanks in the Italy video were kind of just like, get as many decent tanks out as I can. Oh, we made it across, finally. Sweet. Go and encircle and destroy. Navy War is not going terribly. I haven't done too well getting the convoys. It's slowly starting to get better. They are starving in North Africa, though. I think they've pushed. Oh, they have actually pushed in Egypt. Okay, there is still hope. Wait, I didn't realize the Spanish war still going. It hasn't ended yet, though the Republicans will be winning. Oh, Jesus Christ, the world's on fire. After hectic with the South becoming absolutely a pit of hell because Germany decided to doom stack the fucking south down here. We also took the island down here. Nice. Uh, Still nothing going on really down here. Um, we've actually managed a push. Now, are we going to be able to hold this? Oh, hell no. But surprisingly enough, when you move all your troops down south, the north suffers. So this isn't. It's taking a bit of energy and time to do this. Honestly, I think our Air Force, while better, is indeed getting blown to smithereens because we're running out of production. I mean, I think our close air support is down and out, but we will get this encirclement, and then we actually get to do some kills, and we can get Belgium back on the map, if not temporarily. But you know, South is melting down. Recently, we did get some troops out. These are going to be port holders for just the islands over here, just so they don't get yoinked from underneath our feet. Which actually, now speaking about, I'll just row them out now, since all they have to do is literally just eat damage for like 5 seconds, and that's about it. So yeah, no, you guys go over here and defend. But you know, it's going surprisingly well. Will this be enough to break the Germans? No, we're gonna have to wait for the U.S. to come in. So we have to wait until like 1942. It's only 1940. Oh yeah, also our new aircraft, because we do have the fighter twos came out. So these are our new fighters. Yes, I'm mixing cans and heavy machine guns. I could just do heavy machine guns, but I want some cans because more DACA is always good. And then we have extra fuel tanks and self-sealing fuel tanks. And then on our that's the plane again. That's the fighter. Close air support, a bunch of bombs, and the best engine we have, plus heavy MG defense, because I don't want my boys getting blown to bits. Alright, we've managed to encircle them. They are stuck here. That's like half an army? Yeah, there's 3 tanks, a whole lot of infantry, and some mechanized. And holy shit, is it loud over here. Air Force wise, I think the Allies are finally woken up and realized we're actually fighting the good fight, because they have come over and they have started helping. Though I'm gonna have to take my CAS off close air support because they have been mauled severely. Though I guess that's also because production lines haven't picked up to meet the demand. But yeah, no. We have gotten this. Okay, so let's check. Let's do a before and after. Beforehand, they have about 450k losses to me. Let's see how much it is after this. The pocket is gone, so is our oil, but that's beside the point. And afterwards, okay, then there's about like 200k people in there. All right, I will not complain. We're probably gonna get pushed back, which I'm just gonna create a fallback line and duck back into cover because yeah, no, this is not tenable. Though it is nice to see some allied divisions finally showing up. It's nice. Um, I have found another opportunity in Greece who's actually put in the work. So I'm gonna send some boys over here to hopefully take Albania. It's 1941. Let's get a little recap to see what's going on. Greece is fighting for their damn lives. I was here trying to help, but then they went in on Yugoslavia, who has been partitioned quite severely. So I ended up not being able to do much there. Sorry, Greece. Your sacrifice will be remembered. In France, the wall is holding. What is it? The Allies got pushed out of Belgium, which kind of what I expected. That's why I didn't really stick around. I didn't think that would go very well. So, in Italy, they have doom stacked the entirety of the Axis forces. There's so many Hungarian divisions in German. It's not even funny. We're planning for a naval invasion down south into North Africa to hopefully free up some troops down here from the British side, but also just to go kill some Italians and Germans, hopefully. If we actually look at Germany, because, well, 2 things I have figured out. One, the new German AI is much smarter, because the Germans will not go in on the Soviet Union until they're done with France, because they will not go to war if there is a major still physically on the continent that they're at war with. So since we're still here, they will not go to war with the Soviets. So the Soviets will have to declare war on them if that's ever to happen. Second of all, MIFO bills. Germany is going to be eaten alive soon because if we go, where's the economy of conquest? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, no, no. Bitter losers. Inner circle. Economy of conquest. Their consumer goods factor is nearly 70%. It was actually higher, but they recently took a little bit of Yugoslavia, so I think they did that. They're going to start absolutely. Their economy is going to crash like 1942 to 43. Their economy is just going to be gone. We're still producing tank divisions in the background, which we did actually design a flame tank. Oh, new anti-air. Let's go. We did design a flame tank. Hasn't got any factories on it 'cause I've been trying to repair the forts, which hasn't been going particularly well. Um, I've never built tanks really, so it's just kind of I did a cheaper main turret because it's cheaper, so I can build more tanks. Um, our tank divisions, I finally got to a point where I am happy with. This is going to be our tank divisions. Naval invasion is away. I don't expect many issues from this. What the? Is this a different one? No, those are mine. It just spawned the bubble all the way over there for some reason. Okay then. Tripoli is ours. They only had one division there, which honestly checks out if we see the doom stack from fucking hell over here in Italy, and the German border being what it is, which is absolutely terrible. I don't know how we're going to push through here. The US is going to have to work some of their lovely magic, but we are here, so we are going to set a quick order to cut off the boys that are currently sitting next to Tunis. And then after that, we will push over to meet up with our French, well, not our French, our British friends at Tobruk. Though we'll probably have to get Benghazi first, because that is another supply hub we will desperately need. Alright, the western half is secure, so now it's the slow march east over to Benghazi and then Tobruk. Alright, I just gotta say this, how much I love the tank designer. With the new tank designer, because beforehand, tank divisions were good, but with this new one, they fucking cut through divisions like they're fucking a hot knife through butter. Like, seriously, 1 minute, divisions are there. Next minute, they're gone. It's great. The Brook is within our sight, so we'll be taking that. And then, probably Sicily might be a good idea next, because it's 1941 still, so US has a little while until they get involved. So taking this is a good next objective that's decently reasonable, I think. Alright, I'd like to safely say I think we have won the air war. Okay, so this is in, where is it? What's this? Southern France? So if you click on here, you see the details. Okay, so this is months. We have lost 378 fighters. They have lost 1,700 fighters. They have also lost almost 500 casts. Holy... They are losing terribly. And I could not be more happy about it. Alright, Naval Invasion 2 is away. Hopefully this should go good. I'm not expecting too much resistance from the Italians, but, you know, I've learned to be negative and then be surprised when things turned out positively. Is there no one in Katerina? Katerina? No, there is. Oh yeah, we're landing in 2 spots at the same time. I just wanted to completely cut them off here so there was no chance of them getting out. We'll get Katerina, and then once we do that, we can help in push towards... there we go. There's those guys. Start pushing there. And very quickly, we have stolen these 2 harbors here. We are going to set one of these guys and just hold that. I'm going to hope the allies send over some troops, because while my troops are good, I do not have a lot of these for pushing. Most of them are stuck in the mainland, all of them holding territory. I will then get my tank boys and put them on the border, and we're gonna crush these guys. We will break their spines along with their spirits. All right, Sicily is ours, and we actually got a little bit of the boot of Italy, which is nice because these guys can now starve. So pushing here into Italy proper will be significantly more easy. We are also do not have enough coal for this country, so let me just UK, give me some more. Thank you. All right, let's look at the situation as a whole. Um, Overall, the Germans have taken 2.2 million casualties. The Italians have themselves taken 1.3 million. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to look at Hungary. We haven't really done too much. I mean, the Bulgarians just joined, and the Romanians, well, like, regardless, we are leading by a significant margin in all of the manpower we have taken out. When it comes to our own losses, only about 250. Well, obviously, 262, which is not insignificant by any means. That's a lot of people. But in Hoi4, that is very minor. Now, if we look at Germany, uh, economy of conquest, 98.5%. They're nearly at 100%. They can't build anything once you're at 100% because consumer factor allows you to put civilian factories towards constructing stuff. So they are nearly at max capacity of whatever mills they have now, they're not going to have any more. Like, this is what they're going to be stuck at. And of course, we will slowly chip away at that. When it comes to what their services, manpower wise, I don't know exactly what all they are, but I imagine they're hurting. Guessing they're extensive at least, or maybe service by requirement, but that is pushing it. We're still on limited conscription, and honestly, we could go down even because of desperate defense, which is honestly a chef's kiss, just slightly broken because you get none of the minuses of going up to extensive conscription or anything like that, but you also get more manpower. Also, funny thing, I know I'm saying so loud. I forgot about war economy, so I was on partial mobilization for a significant amount of time, which is funny. Air war in southern France is completely toast. Like 2000, this was actually at 56 earlier because I think they've just started pulling out aircraft. These will be gone shortly. I have no doubt about it. But yeah, no. And the U.S. still isn't even in. It's 1941. We what's gonna happen when they come in? Because I mean, the push into Italy is looking pretty realistic. I mean, if we get is it- for some reason I want to say Toronto, but I know that's not right, or Napoli, and just start pushing up the south. I don't think Italy is gonna have a I don't think Italy's gonna have a significant response to that because most of their forces are stuck here. And if we move quickly enough, we could capture significant amounts of territory. Update on current events. We have planned out the invasion of Italy, which goes so. Well, I'm going to just explain how it's going to go. We have two naval invasions, one coming out of Malta, going for Trentanonte, wherever the hell that place is. And then we have three mountaineers going to Napoli. And basically, what we're going to do is we are going to grab these two ports, meet up, and encircle and destroy all the troops here and here. Once we do that, I'm gonna hope to make a wall either on these tiles here or these tiles here as to hold and basically prepare for future naval invasions behind them so we can make more and more encirclements as we move up the peninsula. Um, United States, Pearl Harbor happened, so they are currently in the war. Um, Japan is currently invading Vietnam, which I can't do much about because, well, I'm not there and I have no troops there, so I'm gonna have to basically just prey on the goodwill of the Allies to save me there. Oh, Jesus Christ, the American horde is coming. Oh my god, it's never. Oh my. There are so many divisions they're sending over. It's like a fucking zombie apocalypse. They're just making their way across. Dang. Well, good thing there's no U-boats. issues anymore. They're completely stuck in their little pocket around Sweden. Because damn, they would have a feast. Alright, so I'll say we're about as ready as we'll ever be. It's not a perfect situation. We are fully prepped on the naval invasion, so it's time to launch. As soon as they hit the beaches, we will get the Air Force out. Alright, so I don't know if we'll be able to fully contest for a long period of time, but for temporarily, I think we should get. Yeah, okay. We definitely have better planes. It's just, do we have enough? Well, hold on, is that right? What's that ratio? 21 to zilch. Sucks to suck. Alright, so we're hitting in Napoli, and it's looking good. How we haven't hit there? Come on. These aren't like perfect naval invading units because they're not designed for it. They're mountaineers. All right. Okay. We've gotten into Napoli, which means now it is time to grab as much of the coastline as possible. Well, not really as much, but just grab some coastline. And we need to get the army over here in. Okay. What just happened? Didn't What happened to Benito? Huh? We haven't even taken any of his territory yet. We barely pushed in. What's going on? Hello? My test runs, they usually take much longer, at least for me, to collapse. They shouldn't yet. We haven't taken anything. Alright, Civil War in Italy has started. We did not take much. I don't even, wait, hold on. They just took Sicily. That's all they... Okay, well, they spawned in a bunch of divisions. Literally, all they did was took the island I stole from them already. Nothing has changed regardless of that. Beyond that. I mean, is there any less Italian divisions? No. There's just as many Italian divisions on the border still. What the fuck? That was pointless. I was so like, oh, they're gonna come like the Rohirrim. Do we want to transfer? Sure, we'll transfer. Oh god, lag spike. What? I think we just cheated. We just cheated. We just cheated. Hello? Hello? What just happened? These guys just became encircled. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? We take these. We take these. Thank you, Paradox. So due to that very much intended game mechanic, if I had to imagine, for also, they landed in Greece. Props to the Americans. They're actually doing pretty well. You could go take Athens though. You know, just hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah, no. Look at the deaths. 5.6 million from Hoi, and then for these boys, 2 million. Yeah, I was not expecting that. We did, sadly, while I was away, we did lose a tile here. But, I just decided that the best way of dealing with this was to ignore it, and I build forts around it. So, you know, we lost one tile. They lost the entire boot of Italy. I think this is a fair trade. Can't tell if this is beautiful or ugly, but I think it's both. Look at the encirclements. We got 'em, boys. We got 'em. I mean, help from the United States, but... Oh no, one of my takes got encircled. We're not going to talk about that. That never happened. Clickbait, you know. Come on, see? Nothing happened. See, it's fine. Yay. You saw nothing. Don't tell anybody about this. But I just want to show you the sheer ridiculousness of this. For one, the allies actually landed over here, which is cool. I'm not focused on that, so y'all can have fun in Germany. I'm busy in Italy because this fucking thing. So it may not look it, but all of these divisions, all of these, which is kind of why I've decided to ignore Germany, because I was like, if I can get all these stuck, then fucking it's wraps. And you might just notice they're actually encircled. I grabbed this tile here, which was a bitch to do, but you know, within all reason, these are all stuck here. They're all mine. They're never leaving this place. We might be finishing up here shortly. the Republic of Italy is nearly gone. I mean, we have this giant pocket here. Germany is absolutely crumbling. We've got multiple pockets on them. So I might be able to finish this recording without having to wait until the afternoon to record, which would be nice. Because um recording these videos takes literally forever. I mean, I think the Italy video took me about 8 hours. Holy crap, that whole thing just went. How many people just died in that? That was a lot of Bulgarian divisions. And they're still alive. They haven't capitulated. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. They are gone. Though they still have people holding their territory, but we'll just do a little bit of that. Another thing I realized I could have done, which I didn't realize this until later, so it's a bit late. Germany, if we go to their economy of conquest, they're at 100% consumer factories, which means they can't repair anything. I can't make anything. If I just strat bomb them at this point, they wouldn't be able to repair anything, but I don't have that many. I mean, we have these guys I've been making in the background, but we only have 38 of them, and the rest are interwar. So, um, I mean, it's wraps at this point. It's just the march through Germany, which is looking mighty free right now. The fall of Berlin is upon us. I imagine the German man is going to be leaving us very shortly, as he gives his mind some fresh air. I finally figured out where the German army is. They've been stuck in Italy the entire time. That's a whole... Well, obviously, I don't know how many were there earlier. I couldn't even see them because of the amount of just divisions stacked there, but... Yeah, no, there are German divisions, so that's why their lines are so goddamn thin. They've done it. They've thrown in the towel. It's over. The world has been saved by Viva la France. How lovely. I'm going to try to cook up a peace deal. I'm not sure it's going to go because it's the first time I've had to do it where I'm playing as the allies to try and figure this out. But, you know, we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping to make something relatively nice looking. Alright, I think I might have butchered it a little bit. Oh wait, no, wait. The puppets are just my color. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I don't think I got everything. Wait, no, he's still here? No! What have I done? I do like that the puppets are at least my color. Can I return, like, the territory I've gotten from Italy? I don't really want to. No, I cannot return that. Why can't I give that back? I don't want it. I thought I could. Oh well, I guess we're Napoleon now. We have Italy. We kicked the ass out of Germany. Yeah, this was supposed to look nice, but it just didn't. Czechoslovakia is back, and so is Austria. So I managed to do that. um, honestly, I really enjoyed this play of France. I didn't think I would, because I've mostly stuck to playing um very warmongering fascist countries because simply put it's just quicker, it's more fun to conquer your friends. I've really enjoyed this. I could not honestly, I really recommend it because it is it's a difficult challenge, but it's also fun. I think it is a grand old time, and you should definitely do it. um so that will be it for today's video. Will I ever get to use nukes? Probably not. I was researching that just in case, but I have not used a single nuke at all in this game. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. But anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.